I'm going to nominate Angie.
I'm going to have to nominate Bradley.
I'm going to say 3 points for Michael.
People don't say it out loud. They just go slag you off behind your back, and I hate that.
Josh hardly talks to me.
Josh and Michael, there's some cracks in their relationship.
The crack had been on the horizon for a while and it finally split apart a little bit.
I'll pass it on to Josh.
It has the ability to make a real impact on nominations.
Welcome to Big Brother, live from Dreamworld. And now, here's your host, Sonia Kruger.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a cracking nominations night live. Now, if there's one thing we know about our housemates, it's that they are an unpredictable lot. And the shocks keep coming. Michael was nominated. Sam survived, Bradley got evicted, and most shocking of all, Estelle received just 3 points. Have they all gone mad? Now, Josh doesn't know it yet, but there's a weapons-grade superpower heading his way. Tonight, he could score a massive 16 points with which to nominate. But on the flip side, he might end up with nothing. All right, let's find out what happened when this year's youngest housemate, B-Rad, got eradicated in last night's eviction.
I can't believe Braddles is gone.
That's weird.
That's
weird.
Bradley's
He's like
gone.
a staple.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Staple.
It's like they took red lentils.
He's like staples. No one wanted him.
Sometimes he stank, but he was full of nutrients.
Like, I just feel like
Oh, man.
people who are left here.
That was in no particular order, so Michael might have been most saved for all we know.
Yeah,
like that sort of
exactly.
thing. That's what I'm just going to...
Yeah, it's hard because this week would have loved to know what order.
Who's he going to give superpower to?
Ben.
I reckon Joshy.
If I'd gone, I would have been really, really upset and almost disappointed that because I would have felt like I didn't grasp more of the experience. Because, I mean, not just because I was an intruder, but it was hard being an intruder.
Yeah.
But Andrew's supposed to go before Bradley. But maybe she'll go next week. Were you freaking out today thinking that Sam or Michael was going to go?
No, I knew Bradley was going.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just had a feeling?
Yeah.
Michael, if you were honest, was your heart starting to pound when yourself and Bradley were the two people left on the lounge?
I was absolutely crapping myself. I was terrified.
I've now made it down to the top 9, which is quite refreshing. And I think we've only got, correct me if I'm not wrong, but about 4 weeks left. So that in itself is a huge boost of confidence there.
What? Like that?
It's time for Bradley's farewell message to the house.
Good little girl.
If you're seeing this, it means I've been evicted. My time in the house is over. So I think this is the perfect time to say a moth goes into a podiatrist's office. No, I will not say that joke. Instead, I will talk about each and every one of you. We'll begin with Zoe, the country girl. Zoe, you are a beautiful person, truly. I don't think a person in the house has ever said a bad thing about you, and I think they never will. You're just a wonderful, wonderful person. So thank you for, just being you. Ben, you are the person who I have learnt the most from. You are so wise, but also so young at heart. Josh, you have a great charisma about you. You carry yourself in such a way. You just ooze coolness and calmness, and that is a wonderful trait. Also, you've taught me so much about girls. I hope I will pick up when I leave the house, and I'll have you to thank for that. On to Stacey Stacker. You have a heart on you that is so big and so full of love, and I think that is just wonderful. Estelle, you probably made my first week in the house a bearable experience. To hook up with you was awesome. So thank you for that. Angie, you surprise me so much because you are so smart and so wise for such a young girl. And people talk about you as Frank the Tank. You've clearly been saved tonight. So I think the person who should be saved is Angie, but Frank the Tank should have also have been evicted tonight. So, here's to Angie. Michael, to me, you are a wonderful person and probably my favourite person in the house. Sorry to all the other housemates. This is kind of, awkward. Now, nonetheless, on to Sam. Sam, you've come into the house, you've done it effortlessly, and you can squeeze into any group and just, ease in. Continue to show more of you, and the house will continue to love you. Last but most certainly not least is Layla. You are a beautiful person, and the fact that you question that is ridiculous. I think, you should take on board how people talk about you and just, carry that through, and then you'll do great. I'd just like to thank you all for the wonderful time that I've had in the house. This has truly been the best experience of my life. Thank you.
We love you! Round of applause for Bradley. Now, for the full effect, tonight's superpower requires a bit of luck and a lot of house smarts. How many points will Josh earn the right to use? This is going to be one grand nomination showdown. Welcome back to Big Brother. Now, in recent times, Bradley amassed some hefty nominations and he was a bit of a scapegoat. So where will the points go now Bradley's gone? With the finish line looming, times are tense in the house and the smallest thing can trigger an incident, even half a glass of red wine.
Now, I'm about to ask a vital question. Sorry to interject. There is some red wine. All right, Angie or Layla, who wants this?
Rock off.
Layla?
For what?
Halfies or rock off?
No, I'll rock you off.
Half. No, you know what? Half is how it's going to be.
Rock
Well, I
off.
said
No, that's
halvesies.
boring.
All right, you make the decision, damn it.
Well, I said
And then I rock off the
halvesies.
winner. I rock off the winner
Okay.
because I want it too.
Someone told you take it.
No, here.
No, I'll go halves.
Yeah. Meh.
What happened to the good old-fashioned rock-offs?
You're not in.
Because she couldn't bear the thought of not getting any.
Hey! Estelle gave it to me.
Stop! No, that's not what I just said. As in, you hold it while you rock off. That means you.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all right. No, she's already had a go.
You know what? I'm drinking it now. No, I'm joking.
But she's still drinking.
She's already had two big gulps.
I've had one.
Look at
Do you
her
want any
face.
of it? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
This is really weird.
It is awkward, Turtle, when people speak stuff that isn't true.
You do look good.
You want the rest?
You have the rest, babe. You need it more than me.
I'll have it.
No, you have it. It doesn't bother me. I wasn't that bothered.
I hate how people make out that I'm some raving alcoholic when I'm not.
You're not a bird.
Oh, bedtime. Is that head?
Oh, I can. Benny's a fiend, man.
She went, no, all half each. So I was like, oh no, well, let's rock. She was like, no. So she started drinking it. And Josh went, Frank just doesn't want to miss out on the thought of having some. She was like, and I started laughing and she went, are you going to have, do you want some of this or not? Like basically shouting at me. I was like, bedtime.
Go away, you freak show. Take your dog and pony and go home.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I just wanna chill out.
It wasn't,
No, it's nothing that you said.
Huh?
It's nothing that you've said.
No, I know, but...
I'm just...
I wouldn't have done it, like I wasn't trying to make a situation
Like I'm
out of
just
anything.
sick of people just trying to make excuses in their own mind as to why it's okay to nominate me. So I said, if that's the case, that's an easy fix.
You won't give them any reason.
Yeah, I'm not going to give them a reason. Like, you're just making excuses to make fun of me, and the day before nomination day, like, that's pretty convenient.
As much as you don't want to cop it on the chin, the only way I've dealt with it is going, this is a game. And it
Yeah.
sucks that people are willing to tread on people to get to wherever it is that they're going, where they may not even end up.
Know.
You can't take it personally because it will eat you alive. Like it
Yeah.
started to me, and I know that it has you at times.
Yeah.
Still got a battery charge to go, big fella.
Frank in there.
Yeah, I think Frank's in there.
No. They're outside. They're talking about morals.
Oh, are they?
And how they have none.
No, they're trying to work out how to spell it, I think. M, silent, Z. O. M. Z. What?
How does it feel surviving your first eviction?
Oh, I don't care about evictions. Nominations are all I care about. If I don't
Really?
Evictions, whatever, like it happens. You can
What do you
avoid
mean?
nominations. You can do stuff to avoid nominations. You can't do stuff to avoid evictions.
I think, some people can do stuff to avoid nominations. After tonight's little episode, it's obvious that it doesn't matter what I do from this point on. You've already got those connotations of the way I act around alcohol.
It's a strategy game. We're playing chess. Like, you don't leave yourself exposed before they have two moves. Like, you just don't put yourself in that position. I was going to go to bed early, but I was like, no, that might seem... I need to seem happy that I've been saved. I need to not act like I'm super stoked though, because, I need to just go out there, be normal, have one or two drinks. Nominations aren't about who you like the least. It's about who has the most negative tallies.
Yeah.
You can make it easier on yourself to nominate them. Because it's not a matter of, I guarantee everyone in here likes you, just like I like everyone in here as of 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just you've got a positive tally and a negative tally, and whoever's negative tally outweighs the positive tally, that's the one, it's just who you nominate, because it's hard.
So, Michael is playing the game. Right. Well, Big Brother is getting set to reveal this week's superpower, and there's no denying a potential for damage is unmatched. How will Josh react to having such an advantage? There's lots more house action and nomination news right after this. Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Now, last week, for the first time, there were 4 housemates up for eviction, and there's a pretty good chance it'll happen again tonight because Josh could have any number of points to play with. Whether he likes it or not, Josh is the central character in tonight's nominations drama. With his superpower, he could have up to 16 points to dominate the tally board, or he could have nothing. So let's go back to the house now, where nominations night nerves are making the housemates jumpy.
starting to prepare myself for the worst in the next however many weeks I'm here, because it seems like people are just getting more and more cutthroat to a point, and this is a freaking game. People are playing it.
Like, me and Josh haven't, like, something's happened.
No, he's mentioned to me that he feels bad for having digs at you every now and then, but it's just his nature to dig at people he's friends with.
He's like, the thing is before he would dig at me, but he would like have a bit of a like you have a dig at me, but then you go, oh, just joking, and you know, you give us and I'm like, oh, just joking, like, because you've got that affectionate thing going too.
No,
whereas Josh is doing the dig, but he's not doing the affectionate thing, and I'm just sitting here going, so how do you want me to take this?
Josh said to me, he's like, I'm barely holding it together right now. I don't even want to be here. He hates everyone.
I can feel that.
He's like,
we were super duper close in the first week.
Yeah, but so were you and Stel.
No, like not even
close.
just with the first week. Up until about the week before Ava came on the scene, so like for the first 3 or 4 weeks, which are totally cool when Ava came on the scene because that didn't bother me. But I was hoping that after the same, I'm sure that there was some part of you that were hoping that if Ava were to leave, that you guys would reconnect, and to an extent that you guys have reconnected. But Josh and I have never gotten that connection back. You would think that there's only 9 people.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see from the way that you guys were super close to start with, and it's dropped down.
It's now awkward central. Population, me and Josh.
No, it might be. I mean, it might, and if it is, then that sucks.
So tired. The quicker I go to bed, the quicker these days go.
I noticed you've been going earlier and earlier.
Yeah. I just get over like pointless conversation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they go around in circles.
Yeah.
It's nothing hugely insightful for you to...
Sam, aside from yourself, there's only 8 players left in this game.
That's right.
Do you think their attention is turning to the possibility of winning?
Yeah, most definitely, Big Brothers. As the weeks go on, you know, everybody's thinking more so about that $250,000, $250,000. It's quite a sum of money. So I don't care what anybody says in the house if they're in here not to get the money. And, you know, if they said they were just here for the experience, they'd be lying. So, yeah, most definitely, I think as the weeks go on, people are going to be more focused on maybe strategies and, you know, and the prize.
What money does to people, huh? Now, all the suspense and heartbreak of nominations start next. I wonder if there's anything the housemates actually enjoy about nominations. There's got to be something.
What would you say is the best thing about nominations?
Best thing. Let me think for a second.
Tough one. I think it's cathartic, to be honest. I think that's what it is.
You kind of feel as though you've got this bit of power.
If something like Bradley not cleaning up all the time really just gets on your wick, you could just be like, rack off. This is why. See ya.
Everyone in the world has had a really crappy share house partner that they would just like gone. Being able to get rid of someone you don't like in the house is the best.
You can get rid of the lumps of the house and then be left with the smooth, fluffy flower of the rest of the people you want to live with.
I enjoy nominating, and I enjoy being able to go in the booth and have a bit of fun with it. Well, Big Brother, Australia, hi.
Benjamin, if you attempt to make contact with the outside world ever again, Big Brother will nominate you.
I'm so sorry.
Who would you like to give your superpower to?
One simple choice
Estelle.
Ben.
Georgie boy. Layla.
can make everything better.
I'm nominating Sarah.
One bad decision
I choose Benjamin.
can mean the end of the line.
It's time to go. George!
It changes how you think.
Why do we all just hate Estelle now?
It changes how you feel.
People get weird after nominations and the superpower comes into play. It's funny to watch, but does your head in.
I think the superpower, people are a little bit frightened of whether they have it or whether they don't.
And this week, 16 reasons to want this power.
I see it as something that singles you out.
I wouldn't hesitate to say that the superpower now has much more power. It's got a lot more influence nomination process.
The housemates are about to find out that it only takes one crack and everything can explode.
Welcome back. It's time to throw tonight's superpower into the mix. Now, some of the housemates might see it as a burden, some see it as a benefit, but they all agree it's a huge responsibility. Last week's superpower set more than a few cogs in motion, not least of which was the surprise nomination of Michael. In fact, it could have been the beginning of the end for the one guy who thought he had it all worked out.
Which male housemate has the IQ of a genius?
Michael.
Yes. I have a very, very, very high IQ.
You, who could easily be an alpha male, if you make a decision to do something, we're all on and it's gone.
Is everyone else just voting 3 and 2? Whereas I'm like 4 and 1, Buzz, and then they get evicted. Like George got evicted, Shanae, Ryan, Ray, Ava, evicted.
You have the highest IQ in the house. Who do you think has the lowest?
Layla.
My one piece of advice that I got given to come in this house was be careful what you say when you nominate, because it always...
I want to hear what Michael has to say.
I nominate Estella. We all just hate Estelle now.
I'm going to nominate Michael.
With 6 points, Michael.
I should have just nominated you for 1 point.
Michael, to the diary room. You are not permitted to reveal your nominations. Michael, this is strike 2. 3 strikes, and you are out.
So, Zoe, Stacey and Josh are the only housemates left who have never been up for eviction. But now Michael's been nominated, it looks like all bets are off. Let's cross live to the house and check in with the housemates.
Really?
Sonia.
Yeah!
Hello, housemates. Are you talking about me?
Always.
So do you guys. It's nominations night again. You're pumped.
Sonia, look at Stacey's outfit. It's a bit of sass and vibe.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Ava threw it over the fence.
Benjamin, I wanted to ask you something. What are you missing most about Bradley?
I'm probably missing him.
No one's insulted me today.
Hey, my turn to speak. I'm missing him meeping around me. He's a bit of a meeper, but I love him. I've been a bit tearful today without Braddles. He's a winner.
Oh, sad. Michael, how are you feeling? You survived your first possible eviction.
I did. It feels really lovely to be next to such beautiful people.
And Stacey. Hi. Where are you, gorgeous girl?
I'm here, babe.
What goes through your head when you're sitting on the couch waiting for nominations to start?
Who can I nominate usually?
Oh, okay. Still thinking about it right up until the very end.
Yeah, logistically, I'm just like, and first one to walk out the door, I'm like, it's done.
Okay, good.
It's no real process. It's just sort of, who's the first one to walk directly towards me.
The last person you
just
see.
on them.
Excellent. All right, your hair looks lovely too, Stace.
Oh.
Sam.
Hello.
Hello, your hair looks nice too.
Stop it.
There is a bit,
Please.
Sam. Now, you've done better than most intruders. You've survived more than 1 week.
Yeah, I know.
Yay! So how have things changed for you in the house? Have you noticed a difference today?
No, not whatsoever.
Nothing. All
It's just
right.
another day. This is a good day.
Okay, good day. Excellent. Well, we're just about to change all of that.
Yeah,
There is some big news on the way for you. So I will talk to you soon, all right? Good luck, everyone.
I love you.
Stack, you lose the plot.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, happy Monday.
Yeah.
Bad Monday?
It's time to nominate.
Okay.
Last night, Bradley was evicted from the house, but his influence on the game is far from over.
Delilah, come.
Tonight's superpower is very super and very powerful. The holder has already been decided. Take a look.
Brad!
Hey there, housemates. It's me. I've been evicted, 4th time unlucky, I guess. Now I have one more thing to do, and that's to pass on the superpower. Now I had a lot to consider as to who to pass it on to, but I've chosen someone who I think will use it the best, and that person is Josh. So farewell, housemates, and have a great time in the house.
Josh, congratulations. You are the holder of the nomination superpower and, in turn, great responsibility. Tonight's power is very different. The strength of it rests entirely on your shoulders.
Oh my God.
Not nice.
You will not be able to hear any of your housemates nominate.
Good.
You will not see the tally board at any time. And you will not receive any information about previous week's nominations.
Okay.
However, Josh, if you play it smart, your superpower will absolutely afford you an advantage like no other before it. Housemates, the 8 people in the room with you are all that stand between you and $250,000. That is a fact. Nominate clearly and nominate honestly. Josh to the diary room. All other housemates to the nominations room.
So none of them know exactly how the superpower is going to work or how it will affect them tonight, but they all look suitably perplexed and they were very quiet just then. At least they can speak freely now they know that Josh won't be listening to them. And I think it's time we get the full superpower lowdown from Big Brother.
Josh.
Big brother.
How are you?
Yeah, nervous.
Would you like to know what your superpower is?
I certainly would, big brother.
This week's superpower is all about how well you know your fellow housemates.
Righto.
The better you know them, the better your chance of getting rid of them. Listen carefully. Tonight, you will watch your housemates nominate, but you will not hear anything. Before each housemate enters the chamber, Big Brother will ask you who you think they will nominate. Big Brother will keep a tally, and for every correct name you state, you will receive 1 point to nominate with. 8 fellow housemates nominating 2 people each means a possible 16 points up for grabs.
Far out.
At the end of the night, Big Brother will reveal your tally, and you will nominate with those points and those points only. There is no limit to how many people you nominate or how you distribute the points you earn. For example, if you correctly predict 10 nominations, then you will have 10 points to do whatever you like with. The choice will be completely yours. But be warned, Josh. No correct answers from you means no points for you to nominate with.
Yep, fair enough.
Josh, no housemate has ever had the chance to nominate whoever and however they want, with potentially so many points. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, big brother.
How well do you think you know your fellow housemates?
Oh, it's... When it comes to nominations, big brother, it's hard to really predict who's going to do what. Because you don't know whether people are going to be nominating for strategy or not. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting.
That it will. Nominations will begin shortly, Josh.
Okay.
Remain in the diary room.
No worries.
Wow. Could you successfully predict who will nominate who? Could you do it? It'd be quite hard. That's the challenge facing Josh tonight. So if Josh gets all 16 nominations correct, he'd have enough points to put 2 or 3 people straight up for eviction. But if he gets none right, then he won't nominate at all. So let's cross to Josh in the diary room and find out how confident he is. Hey, Josh.
Hello. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Have you got the weight of the world on your shoulders at the moment?
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Is it something that you feel good about, or are you concerned about the superpower?
Yeah, I've never really been a massive fan of the superpower. It's always seemed as though it's been a bit of a burden for people. So I'm stoked that Bradley chose me because I love Braddles. He's my little brother. But yeah, at the same time, it's just weird to have this bestowed upon me.
How well do you think you know your housemates, Josh?
It's so hard because obviously I've been with them for eight weeks now, so I know them fairly well. But when it comes to nominations, you don't know because there's 3 different types of nominations we can do. So if someone's going to go for strategy, it'd be completely different to how I think they're going to do it.
Right, true, yeah. Now, how many do you think you'll get right?
Oh, look, I'm probably going a big fat 0.
No, it has to be more than that because we've got an office sweep going.
Well, I'll try my best. I'll try and get 8 out of 8 for you.
All right, who's going to be the hardest housemate to predict?
Oh, goodness. Probably Stacey, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Stacey's just so nice and you don't know if she's got any malice in her or anything like that. So, you know, she might throw a curveball my way and I might get it completely wrong.
Well, you've got a potential 16 points to pick up,
Crazy.
Josh.
Crazy.
So good luck.
Thanks, Sonia.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, can Sam upset the odds and avoid nomination tonight? He's first up in the chamber, and that is coming up next.
To be honest, big brother, I didn't think I'd get nominated. I'll take every day as it comes.
Do you clean too much because that's who you are?
I clean because I like to do things for people.
You're a really get up and go kind of person.
Yeah.
I think go and be that motivating person. That is a role in the house that is invaluable.
They're wanting to get to know me, or hopefully I won't get nominated on Monday for the simple fact that we've gotten to know each other much better.
Just keep being nice guy that you are, and we will pray that nice guys do not finish last.
Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Now, when uber-confident Sam learnt he was up for eviction, he changed his strategy. He hung up the rubber gloves, he stopped cleaning, and he started actually communicating with his fellow housemates. Now, let's see if Josh has trouble reading the mind of this ever-changing intruder.
Josh.
Yes.
The first housemate to nominate is Sam.
Yep.
Big Brother now requires 2 names from you. Who do you think Sam will nominate?
I think Sam may nominate Angie. Reason being because Sam spent quite a bit of time with Layla. I feel Layla and Angie's relationship's been a bit rocky lately, and Layla may have said some things to Sam, which in turn he may believe and may be on Layla's side with that one. And I think Sam may also nominate Zoe, just due to the fact I'm not sure if they've formed that close a bond other than their country connection that they had originally.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother reminds you that you will receive 1 point to nominate with for every correct prediction.
Yep.
Your final tally will be revealed after all your housemates have nominated. You may watch tonight's proceedings, but you will hear nothing.
Yep.
Big Brother will get back to you shortly.
Thanks.
Sam.
Hello, Big Brother.
Time to nominate.
Yes, I know.
5 points to nominate 2 housemates.
Okay.
Who do you nominate first and why?
First, Big Brother, I will nominate Josh. For the fact that I believe it's the point in the competition, Big Brother, where it all matters. I feel he is one of the stronger competitors.
How many points are you nominating Josh for?
For 4 points, Big Brother.
So you see Josh as a threat.
Exactly right.
4 points. He's a big threat, Sam.
That's exactly right, Big Brother. It's a big game.
Indeed it is. Accepted.
Thank you, Big
You
Brother.
have 1 point remaining.
And 1 point, Big Brother, tonight I'll nominate Stacey for the fact that I feel like I try and make an effort with her and she puts in as little as possible. I've tried to get her in the gym a couple of times just to, to strengthen our relationship, and I've got nothing in return. So for that, I nominate her tonight.
Big Brother isn't a boot camp, Sam.
I
You
know.
may want to strengthen your relationship, but perhaps Stacey doesn't want to strengthen her biceps. Are you really nominating her for that?
You're exactly right, Big Brother. I have tried in other ways, and it hasn't worked either. So I tried to get her into my environment. See, Big Brother, she actually wants to work out. So I'm trying to encourage her, and she gives me nothing. So.
Sam,
Yes, Big Brother.
your nomination is borderline, but accepted.
Thank you.
Stacey, to the chamber. Josh,
Yes.
the next housemate is Stacey. Who do you think she will nominate?
I think Stacey's going to nominate Angie.
And who else?
And I think she may, for strategy, nominate Estelle.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Stacey,
Ha.
nominate now.
For 3 points, can I please nominate Sam? I think that Sam's playing, sort of flying under the radar a little bit in regards to he sort of come in here really, really effortlessly, which is cool, but he sort of isn't overstepping any boundaries, conversation, just constantly gives out compliments all the time. And I know that sounds terrible saying I'm nominating someone for constantly giving out compliments, but it's all he sort of ever does. He doesn't sort of get to know people. He's like, oh, yeah, your feet look nice today and stuff like that. Like he sort of always says compliments, always doing the cooking clean, like he's always playing nice. So he's not, you don't get to know him, sort of the true him. So I think he's sort of, just playing really, really nice until he kind of stabs you in the back. I don't know, that's probably
Stacey, Big Brother is confused. Perhaps he just is nice.
No, but
Perhaps your feet are lovely.
No, they're not. They look like that guy that we had to mac on with for last week's task. They look like homeless people feet. I haven't had a pedicure in 2 weeks, actually 2 months.
So you're saying Sam is false?
I just feel like everything that he does, it's sort of a bit forced and fake. Like it's sort of like, like dishes out all the comments all the time. It's like, like it's a weird thing. I just feel like, and there's nothing else behind it. It's just sort of always this, I don't know, maybe that's just me being crazy, but it just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable and that's not
Stacey, take a breath. Your nomination is accepted.
Okay.
You have 2 points remaining.
For my other 2 points, can I please nominate Estelle? For me, I think that out of all the girls, she's sort of the one that I don't click with the most, and probably maybe out of everyone here as well. She sort of likes, I don't like conflict, or I'm not like overly opinionated, and she sort of bites for types of opinions to sort of get cracks out of people. I feel like she's always sort of like saying opposite things on a bit of a know-it-all kind of thing. It's just a bit of, it's annoying, it's a pesty thing. Like I try to have a normal conversation about something, she'd just know it all already, and I'm like, oh, how do you know all these things? And it's just sort of like, it's annoying that she's kind of like a know-it-all, and I think that's sort of like, a personality trait that I don't, I can't be bothered, like it's a drainer in the house.
Accepted.
Thank you.
Angie, to the chamber. Josh.
Big Brother.
The next housemate is Angie. Who do you think she will nominate?
I think Angie may nominate me, just based on a few things that I've said to her over the last week or so about her speaking about things that she shouldn't be speaking about. I think she might have got a little bit offended a couple
And
of
who
times.
else?
And I think Angie will nominate Estelle. It's no secret, Angie and Estelle's relationship has been rocky for the last 7 weeks or so.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Angie,
Hi, Big Brother.
nominate now.
Okay, for 3 points, I'd like to nominate Michael. The reason I'd like to do this is because even though he's been a really, really good friend for me in the house, he's done a couple of things in the last couple of days that have made me realise exactly how badly he wants to win this competition. And even though I know that that's probably the case for a lot of people, when I find out that people are that passionate about winning, it makes me think like they might do anything that they can, including walking all over me to get to the finish line. And he said a couple of things that he...
How has he walked all over you, Angie?
No, I'm not saying he has as of yet, but the way he's talking about acting differently before nominations and creating a different persona at times makes me think that maybe he's not being 100% himself and honest, and that he possibly could, if push came to shove, push me out of the way to get to the finish line, and you know that does worry me. So in order for me to be here as long as I can in the competition, I think that you know, I want to nominate him.
Accepted.
Thank you.
You have 2 points remaining.
Okay, so for the remaining 2 points, I'm going to nominate Estelle. And the reason I'm going to do that is simply, as much as we've becoming really like better friends, she's one of the girls that I can see once a week, but living with her every single day, we just clash a lot. And there's a lot more people in the house that I'd prefer to surround myself with and spend extra time with, and that I can tolerate on a daily basis living with.
Accepted.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Okay, let's have a look at the tally board. Now, we can see Estelle and Josh are up there. Josh has never been in the red zone before, and he's there with Michael and with Sam. He's also been trying to predict who the housemates are nominating. Let's have a look at Josh's tally. So he's got 2 superpower points. Okay, quite a few people still left to go, so hopefully Josh will be able to rack up some more. Layla is up next. Now there's no Bradley though. Who will she nominate, and will Josh be able to pick it? We'll find out right after this.
How do you deal with post-nominations stress?
Everyone starts to feel sick and everyone stresses out.
Those that aren't nominated, that are around the nominees, it can be difficult to offer them the comfort that you would like because you're not in that situation.
Talking to you, Big Brother, helps me get some things out. If I don't get it out, I internalise it. And once I internalise it, it turns into a weird Eye of Mordor doom situation.
If I'm in a really odd mood, I'll do everyone else a favour and go behind the couch and just have a chill. But oh my god, I've just had another overwhelming thing in my head. Like, I can't believe I'm in the house.
Welcome back. Well, as you can see, nominations night is the most stressful night of the week for the housemates, because no matter how much they hate it, there is no escaping the chamber. That is, unless they have themselves a superpower. Now remember, Josh can't hear anything, but he's still managed to earn 2 points by predicting nominations. He still has 5 more housemates to get through, and Layla's up right now.
Josh.
Yes.
How do you think your success rate has been? Have you had any luck lip reading your fellow housemates?
I think I might have got one of Angie's, but the rest, yeah, I can't really tell. Not much of a lip reader.
Josh, the next housemate is Layla. Who do you think she will nominate?
I think Layla's going to nominate Estelle and Angie.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Layla.
Hi, Big Brother.
You may begin nominations now.
Okay. So, the first person I'm going to nominate is Angie for 3 points. Simply because I think she's going to kill me when she watches this. Because we're like so alike. I think we clash. We rub each other up the wrong way, and she says some things to me that I'm just like, I have to walk away. Because the same as last week, we've formed such a close bond in the house. I think we're starting to clash with things, and it's not good for any of us.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining.
And my 2 points go. It's more of a strategy this time for my 2, and that's Estelle. She's my biggest competition in the house, I think, when it comes to getting to the end. And it's not necessarily that we haven't bonded, because we have lately. Just really because she's more of a threat than anything.
Do you see Estelle as a rival?
No, not really. Yeah, a little bit.
Do you want Big Brother to accept your nomination a little bit, Layla?
Oh, so no, please. Sorry, yes, it's true. I didn't
Layla, go ahead.
I didn't know what a rival meant. And I thought it meant an enemy, and it's not. She's not my enemy. She's just a threat to me. That's the word.
Accepted. Estelle, to the chamber. Josh, the next housemate is Estelle. Who do you think she will nominate?
I think Estelle will nominate Angie and Benjamin.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Estelle,
Big Brother.
nominate now.
For 3 points, I nominate Stacey because her intentions of being able to be horrible behind people's backs and then sweet to their face are much clearer than what my skin is at the moment.
Has Stacey been horrible to you, Estelle?
No, but she tore Angie apart the other day and then went and hugged her and acted like everything was okay. It's not okay with me.
So you're saying she's two-faced?
Yes.
Have you seen any other evidence of this?
Yes, I've seen her talk about Sam behind his back as well. She does it quite a bit, and it doesn't sit well with me.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining.
For 2 points, I nominate Michael because I have forgiven but not forgotten yet what he said about me last week. I feel like I am putting in quite a bit of effort to speak to him, and he still kind of gives one-sided conversation. I don't think he wants to open up, and I feel that what he said last week was very hurtful.
Do you feel sorry for Michael in any way, that you didn't know he was hearing the nomination?
No, because I think at times he can be a little bit strategic, so I don't feel sorry for Michael because I'm not being nasty about Michael. He was nasty about me.
Accepted.
Okay.
Zoe, to the chamber. Josh, the next housemate is Zoe. Who do you think she will nominate?
I think Zoe will nominate Estelle and Sam.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Zoe.
Yep.
Who do you nominate first and why?
Okay. For 3 points, I'm going to nominate Angie. That's because I love her so much, but I just really have a problem with her need for possession. And when I say possession, I mean anything. I mean, it goes from possession over her friends to possession of things like alcohol, food, that sort of thing. Like possession, need to cook, you know, like there are little things that she needs to possess that she feels like...
You are all living in a material world, Zoe. Are you saying Angie is a material girl?
Yeah, well, she's a bit of a material girl, but that's not in the way I meant it. I meant in the fact that when it comes to people, she has possessions over people, like, and her. Also, there's the reason where there's a thing where she.
Zoe, you're having trouble expressing yourself.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I was going from another thing, from possession to another thing. There's something she said to Benjamin that really peeved me off, was that she was worried that people were talking about her like they talk about Estelle. And that really upsets me because I've become really close to Estelle recently, and I don't believe that anyone's talking about Estelle in a malice way anymore, and I think Angie was wrong to think like that.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining.
Yep, and for 2 points I nominate Sam, and that's for strategy. And that is because he's an intruder and he's come in here and he's sweeping everyone off their feet and doing all this wonderful stuff, and he's an intruder, and intruders can't win. That's not fair. I know everyone has a fair game and it's fair game, and I know it's a game and whatever, we're all playing it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not on.
Zoe, if Sam was sweeping all the housemates off their feet, he wouldn't have been nominated last week, and you wouldn't be nominating him now.
Yep, that's true, but I'm doing it for strategy, big brother. I believe that he's got something under hatch, waiting, lock and key, waiting to come out. I reckon that I reckon he's just playing when I say play the game, we're flying under the radar, and he's kissed, he's hooked up with Layla, and she's like the princess of the house, so everyone loves him, and I just think that...
Zoe, just because you use the word strategy doesn't mean you get a free pass in the nominations booth.
No, I know.
However, Big Brother will accept that you see Sam as a threat in the Big Brother house.
Good one. That's exactly what I meant without saying it in so many words.
That is all.
Cheers.
All right, let's check out the tally board now. We've got Angie and Estelle up there on 6 points. Michael is also up there, and Sam. Josh hasn't been doing too badly. Let's have a look at his tally. So he's got 5 points. So that means he's square. He's got the points that he would have had anyway. But there are still 2 more housemates left for Josh to watch. So potentially 4 more points he could pick up. Benjamin is up next. He nominated Angie the last 4 times straight. Will he do it again tonight?
I find Angie so annoying all the time.
You know, Angie and I, no matter how the conversation starts out, it tends to just always move over to this trash talk about nothing, and it annoys me.
Angie reminds me of a little bull ant. Don't you reckon, with the funny arms and the funny legs walking?
And can carry like X amount of her own body weight.
Steps for me to make my life easier in the house might be to not get so excited and not get so crazy, and then people might feel a bit more comfortable.
Do you feel there are any cracks appearing and any relationships in the house?
No, I don't see any specific cracks at all, but I could just be like massively crazy.
I find I'm starting to notice cracks for myself. I found it was with Stacey.
Mainly relationships that concern Angie. She and I have drifted apart.
Angie and Layla will never be as strong as they were.
To be honest, Josh and I's relationship isn't as great as it was.
Friendships are solidifying for some people in a rock hard way. There's people that are being excluded in that process, and they're the main cracks.
Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Now, if anyone can see the cracks forming in the house, it would have to be Benjamin. Josh could probably do with a little bit of his insight tonight. So let's cross now back to the house live, where Josh has only got 2 more chances to up his tally, and it will all come down to Benjamin and Michael.
Josh, only 2 housemates left to nominate.
Yep.
That means only 2 more chances for you to pick up points. The next housemate is Benjamin. Who do you think he will nominate?
I think Benjamin will nominate Sam and Angie.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are locked. Big Brother will get back to you shortly. Benjamin,
Hi, Big Brother.
are you enjoying Big Brother's exploding faces on the wall?
I hate myself on the wall more than anything. I'm a fat, hideous mess.
At least you're an exploding one.
Yeah, thank goodness, because I am disgusting. How much weight have I lost, Big Brother? I look awesome.
Benjamin, you're looking miraculous.
Ta-da!
You may nominate now.
Okay, I nominate for flying under the radar Sam for 4 points, and the reason why is that he doesn't really say anything around the house, doesn't really like get too involved. Like I've had a bit of a D&M with him, so I've started to get to know him a little bit better, but pretty much I just stare at him while he's at the gym, while he's in the pool, while he's sleeping. So he's like really beautiful and good to look at, but I don't really know him as well as I know the other people, and I think that's a part of his strategy, just to be beautiful. He is beautiful.
And so are you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Accepted.
Floating.
You have 1 point remaining.
Yes, I nominate 1 point to Angie for eating and talking at the same time.
You realise you may be ending Angie's time in the Big Brother house for chewing with her mouth full.
It is disgusting. It is my ultimate pet peeve. And when I see people eat with their mouths open, it then makes me think about all the things I dislike about them. And then I started to think about all the things I disliked about her, and she like told me that she likes to train people to be her friends. And so now I'm worried as to whether or not she's like Jungle Book snaked me and I'm her friend because she's trained me to do something. And this is all because she eats with her mouth open.
So you could say it's just the tip of the iceberg.
It just is the onion that keeps unraveling.
Very well, Benjamin. Big Brother knows you're familiar with onions lately. Your nomination is accepted.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Big Brother.
Michael, to the chamber. Josh.
Big Brother.
The next and last housemate is Michael. A housemate you know well. Who do you think he will nominate?
Mikey. I think Mikey will nominate Sam and Angie again.
Why is that?
Sambo, I think Mikey may see Sam as a threat in this competition, as he's come in late and he's big buxom male and may do well, may be appealing to people on the outside. And Angie, just through a few things that Angie's done and said over the last week, may have got Mikey offside.
Thank you, Josh. Your predictions are logged. Big Brother will get back to you shortly.
No worries.
Michael.
Yes, Big Brother.
You may nominate now.
This week for nominations, Big Brother, I put 2 points to Stella. Basically, the girl that I found so hard to get along with at the beginning of the experience is gone, and all that's left now is someone that is generally enjoyable but has a few negative aspects. Basically, I think she's playing the game a bit. I found that kiss she gave Bradley as he left last night a little bit overkill, and basically just trying to get up every morning and make everyone coffee and make everyone food just seems a little bit too much removed from what she was at the beginning of the competition.
Big Brother suspects Bradley didn't mind that kiss one bit, Michael.
That's why Bradley's not voting, Big Brother, it's me.
Do you think Estelle is playing the game with her fellow housemates or the rest of Australia?
The rest of Australia. And the housemates, I think. I think some people might have found it endearing. I found it a little bit much. But Bradley probably loved it. I wouldn't be sick.
Accepted. You have 3 points remaining.
For 3 points, I nominate the fantastic Sambo. He's just larger than life in the house, but all I'm getting is the larger, and I'm not getting much of the life. I haven't found anything about what he wants to do, what his hopes are, anything about his family life, anything about his school life. All I get is basically the general pub chat you would get from just a bloke down at the pub, which is cool. But I get that from Joshy, and Joshy also opens up to me a little bit more about bigger issues. So I asked him and I told him that he needed to open up a little bit more earlier on in the week, and I haven't gotten anything from him yet. So,
Michael, if you were in Sam's place, entering the Big Brother house weeks after other housemates, would you feel cheated if housemates thought they couldn't get to know you very well?
I would
once being told to open up and being given legitimate advice on how I should conduct myself, I would hopefully employ that in how I go about the house, and he hasn't. You know, I would feel cheated if I came in and I got told people didn't know me, but you're an intruder. You got to know what your place is, and you need to really just leave nothing at the door and let us get to know you emotionally so we can feel connected to you and we feel terrible nominating you.
Accepted. That is all.
Thank you, big brother.
All right, so all of the housemates have nominated now except for Josh. Let's have a look and see where we're at. Sam is up the top on 12, Estelle and Angie all in the red zone. But that could change completely because Josh has 8 points to nominate as many people as he likes, or he could give all of those points to just one person. So that's the question. How will he distribute the points? Maybe he'll spread them around, maybe he'll give them to one person. And what reasons will he give for nominating? We'll find out all of that after the break.
Why would someone nominate you?
I found out from Michael. Michael says I have no people skills.
People will nominate me because I am moody. I don't listen enough.
Flying under the radar, just because of my laid-back approach.
I am a compulsive whinger. I'm the youngest of 4 children. I'm allowed to whinge.
Don't you think it's incredible that I haven't been nominated? That I'm a bit of an overwhelming persona, but yet I'm not being nominated. That's bizarre to me.
I don't think Josh will enjoy using the superpower. I don't think the housemates enjoy it at all. I think they all hate it secretly. I really haven't thought about how the housemates nominate, because they would, just normally all, target me. So with myself gone, I think they'll have to pick on someone else. Hey Josh, continue to be a cool guy, and I'm sure I will hook up with a girl from outside the house. So thank you, Josh. See ya.
I'm Miss Bradley. Welcome back to the nail-biting conclusion of Nominations Night Live. Now, Big Brother is about to reveal to Josh that his use of tonight's superpower has earned him a very respectable 8 points with which to nominate. Now, Josh can use those points any way he wants to. So the question is, who will he nominate? This is going to be good.
Josh.
Big brother.
Tonight, you have watched all your housemates nominate,
Yep.
but you couldn't hear anything. Your job was to correctly predict who they would nominate. For every nomination you guessed correctly, you were awarded 1 point. Josh, how many points do you think you have won?
Probably 3 max.
Big Brother can now reveal you correctly predicted 8 of your housemates' nominations.
What?
This means you have 8 points to nominate with. You are unrestricted as to how you distribute those points. Josh, without revealing any names, how many housemates are you thinking of nominating tonight?
Well, Big Brother, I've only come in to the whole thing thinking 2. I battle each week to think of 1, let alone 2. And yeah, it's the same again this week. I battled to come up with any more than 1. But I came in prepared with 2 people in mind based on my usual 5 points. But
you realise, Josh, you may give 8 points to 1 housemate should you wish to.
Yeah.
Josh, who do you nominate? For how many points and why?
Alright, for... For 5 points, I'll nominate Angie. This is a reoccurring thing with Angie, just with her speculative talk all the time, and her fascination with talking about things that we know we shouldn't. I find that I'm always having to either leave a conversation or pull her up on something that she shouldn't be saying, and it makes me feel like a bit of a grouch, and may seem like I'm a grouch to the other housemates, and a bit of a walking handbook, when a walking rule book, when I shouldn't have to do that, because we're 8 weeks in, and we know things that we can't talk about in here, but it just seems to be a constant thing that happens with Ange.
Thank you, Josh. You have 3 points remaining.
3 points, Big Brother. I will nominate to Layla, just strictly as a strategic vote. Since week 1 or week 2, whenever it is the first time we've nominated, Layla's hardly put a foot wrong in this house. She is everyone's friend. She's a friend of mine. I consider everybody to be a friend of mine. And I feel as though she would be a very popular housemate on the outside world as well, just given, you know, she's this English rose that everybody would love and adore. Just she's a kind-hearted person and a lovely girl, and I just, yeah, I think she'd be, well, she's now, in
Josh,
my mind, becoming a big threat.
While your thoughts are delightful, you hold the superpower, and Big Brother will accept your nomination for any reason.
Okay.
Josh, do not say anything to your fellow housemates about your superpower. Do you understand?
Yes, Big Brother.
That is all.
Cheers.
Return to the lounge.
What's up?
So Josh has distributed his 8 points, and it's time to see what that has done to the final tally board. So this is how the tally board looks right now. And we've got Sam, Estelle and Angie there. Remember, Josh nominated Angie for 5 points and Layla for 3 points. So let's have a look and see how that changes things. Ta-da! Okay, well, it has pushed Angie up with Sam on 12 points. That's a lot of points, so I don't think she's going to be very happy about that. And Estelle is also there. So he's locked that tally board in for tonight. Let's see the housemates' reactions as Big Brother reveals all.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, Josh was the holder of this week's superpower. Tonight, he watched you all nominate, but he heard nothing. Before each of you entered the chamber, Josh predicted which 2 housemates you would nominate. For every correct answer, he received 1 point for himself. With a possible 16 points up for grabs, Josh successfully earned 8. His superpower allowed him to distribute those points in any way he saw fit.
Oh my God. Wow. What a trainer.
Housemates, Josh does not know for certain who each of you nominated, as his points were added up and revealed to him after the last of you voted. Do not ask Josh anything about tonight's superpower. He is forbidden to talk about it.
Was it super?
Big Brother is now going to reveal the housemates up for eviction and the number of nomination points they received tonight. On 12 points, Angie. Also on 12 points, Sam. With 8 points, Estelle.
Lucky number 8.
Angie, Sam, Estelle. Next week, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother house. That is all.
What a night. Josh certainly did make the most of his superpower, and without knowing it, he's made things very hard for Angie. So now Angie, Sam and Estelle are all in for a horrible week of anxiety and nervousness, but you can make it all worthwhile by voting to save them, and you can vote by calling, texting or going online to the official Big Brother Australia Facebook page. The lines will open at 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight, and here are the numbers you need.
To save Angie, call 1902 559 501, SMS Angie to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook. To save Estelle, call 1902 559 505, SMS Estelle to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook. To save Sam, call 1902 559 516, SMS Sam to 199 55999 or vote on Facebook.
Well, turbulent times are soon to hit Big Brother land. One incredible task will split the house in two, and it all culminates in a special one-of-a-kind nominations next week. Don't miss Big Brother tomorrow and Confidential on Thursday. Remember to cast your votes after 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight. I'm Sonia Kruger. See you next time.
Dream World, the home of Big Brother.